All right. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's get started, inshallah. So yesterday we stopped with حرف التاء. I hope that you guys revised alif, ta, and ba. These are the three alphabets we learned. And since we're done with alif and ta, and they are the most difficult, everything else is simple. The only one that's kind of an exception, which is jim and ha, because they are written a little differently at the end, but we'll get to them, inshallah. Next one is tha. Tha is like ta with an extra dot, but not with the confusion at the end that the ta have, that sometimes it's open, sometimes it's closed. The tha does not have that. And as I said many times, this entire PDF follows the same structure. It says أشكال حرف الثاء, which is the different shapes of the tha that it takes. أول الكلمة, this is how it looks at the beginning of a word. وسط الكلمة, this is how it looks in the middle of a word. And this is a reminder that we have two types of حروف in the Arabic language. The first one called حروف الوصل or الحروف المتصلة. These connect both ways, from the right side and the left side. Then we have الحروف المنفصلة or حروف الفصل. These only connect to the right side. They never connect from the left side. And there's only a few of them. There's alif, waw, ra, zay, uh, and yeah, these are the only ones. Anything other than that, they connect both ways. Now, let's take examples of that. We have timthal, which means a statue or an idol. This is how it looks like in the middle, as you can see. Thu'ban, this is how it looks like in the beginning, just like this. And then we have athath. This is how it looks like also in the middle, because sometimes it can take the shape if the alphabet before it is from huruf al-munfasila, like alif. So it's not connecting to it, but it could also look like this at the end, which means furniture. Athath means furniture. It could also take this shape if again alif doesn't connect to it because it doesn't connect to the left. Now, as for huruful mid, which is to prolong it, we only have three, which is alif, waw, and ya. Alif if it's preceded by fatha becomes harfu mid. Waw if it's preceded by damma becomes harfu mid. Ya if it's preceded by a kasra it becomes harfu mid. And its purpose is to prolong the alphabet before it. So here it's gonna become tha. Here it's gonna become thu. Here it's gonna become the. Same sound, just prolong it. Any question about this before we move to the exercises, inshallah? No questions. Okay. Ibn Jaweed said he will not be able to speak. So you gonna be doing these, inshallah, Akhi Ahmed, okay?
ماشي.
Okay. Now we have thabuta. For thabuta, they asked you to break it down to the three sounds in this word. I'll do the first one as an example, then I'll let you do the rest. So here we have three sounds. We have tha, bu, ta. Three. Here they said there are two. Can you tell me what are they?
تبة.
One more time. Akhi.
تابة.
Taba. Good. The first one is ta. Please
ألف.
prolong it. The second one is ba. How about this one, Akhi? There's three.
ثابت.
Exactly. Tha, bi, tu. Three of them. Now, I want you to tell me what is huruful mid in the next three words. Tutun.
سواء.
Wow, okay. Taba.
تا.
No, what is harful mid? What is harful mid, يا أخي?
Wait 2 seconds, okay? Sorry.
No problem, no problem.
I'm just gonna check my notes.
No problem. Ibn Jawid doesn't want to be asked. He's like, no, I can't speak.
He's touching
I
smart.
I know his tricks. He thinks he can trick me, but it's okay.
عارف المد أخي في what was which one should I say the half of from? Where?
This one, أخي. تابع.
But
أخي, we have only three حروف المد. ألف واو ياء. Which one here?
ألف ألف ألف.
ألف. Good. Then here we have ثابت.
بتون is ألف too.
Good. Now,
If I could stop يا أخي, I'm just noting down what was the حروف المد ألف وأن.
they are the ones I just spoke about. ألف واو ياء.
Thank you.
If ألف is preceded by a فتحة, it's a حرف مد. If واو is preceded by a ضمة, it's a حرف مد. If ياء is preceded by a كسرة, it's a حرف مد. They must have these specific حركات before them. Otherwise, they are not حروف مد. Like for example, here, the same word, but I'm gonna say ثوب. ثوب. We don't have it here, which means dress. I believe we had it in باء. If my memory doesn't fail me, when I was teaching you باء, it did have ثوب. One second. Let me see. Yes, dress. Here, the واو, what's the حركة before it?
Let's see. Where
It's
from?
فتحة. It's فتحة, right?
Yeah, فتحة, yeah.
So we don't say ثوب. No, we say ثوب. So now we put a sukun on it. So in order for this to become حرف مد, we must put a dhamma before it.
Oh,
That's when it becomes حرف مد. But if there is another حركة before it, then it is not حرف مد, it's just another letter. Now, they said اكتب ما يلي أو ما يملى عفوا اكتب ما يملى عليك من الألف للثاء. So I'm gonna give you now words that have these two alphabets, ألف and ثاء, or a mix of both. And I want you to write them just like we were doing last time for practice purposes. I don't know, Ibn Jawid, if you can, you don't have to speak. I'll just say a word and you can write. If you can do that, type it in the chat so I'll do it with you too, inshallah. So you'll benefit from the class. But I'll start with Ahmed, inshallah. Okay, then he can. So I'll do Ibn Jawid after you. So, Akhi Ahmed, we're gonna start with the word I just showed you, which is ثوب. ثوب. Go ahead.
hey. So,
I can't see you writing, Akhi.
well,
Are you right? Oh, okay.
no. Did you see?
Now I see. Okay. I thought you were writing and I can't see it.
No. I just got, I mistaked it for something else. So, no.
ثوب. ثوب.
I
Is it too hard,
can't.
Akhi?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Okay. Did you see it when I showed it to you? ث و بن. I remember when I showed you the example, it was like there's sukun and there's fatha, so it's not
Yeah,
harf mad.
yeah.
It's the same word, thawbun. And always the thing you were doing, which is sounding out the alphabet, follow
Mm,
it. So tha, u, bun. So in your mind, tha, it's harf with a fatha. U is sukun. I'm sorry, wa with sukun. Bun is ba with dammatin.
mm.
So however you say it is exactly how you write it. Okay. Next word is ثواب. 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 You know what this word mean, right?
I'm unsure, but I heard it before.
It means a reward. Sometimes they say أثابك Allah. May Allah reward you. What's the haraka on the well? Do you know?
Give me 2 seconds. I'll
I'll
get the
give you.
naming, so I just write it down always.
Okay, no problem.
Well, is it Atha?
Well, you tell me. Why are you asking me then? It's for you to solve the question.
The
ثواب. ثواب.
لا لا. Um,
Is this Hamza?
yeah,
Okay. Now let me ask you a few questions. Let's see if you're gonna make any changes. If I put Hamza on the well, right? That means that there is a Dhamma either on the Hamza or the letter before it that's one, correct?
yeah,
Can you show me where's the Dhamma?
nowhere.
So where did you get the Hamza from? That's number one. Number two, the Hamza has a specific sound, which is the sound of the Alif. So it should sound like thu'abun, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying thawabun. It's the sound of the waw. So there is no Hamza to be found. Number three, don't you realize that I'm prolonging the waw when I'm saying thawabun? Right? I'm prolonging it. Thawabun. If I'm prolonging the waw, what does that mean?
There's an alif
All right, where is it?
after the what. The date doesn't connect with the what.
Well, write it.
No,
I want to see if you're gonna write it correctly.
that's it.
That's a Hamza, أخي. We said Alif.
Man, yeah,
Okay, let's do something. Let's do something. I'm gonna delete this one, write it again with all the information you have now. Give it one more shot. ثواب. Now there is one problem. Where this is a فتحة, right?
Where? I can see you're moving.
We never write anything on top of the alif if it's حرف مد
Mm.
or the واو. And if we were to write something, we would write
Mm.
سكون, not a فتحة.
Ah,
So the حركة here is سكون. Otherwise, when we have alif and then a hamza after it, we don't compare it to فتحة, we compare it to سكون. That's the rule that I showed you. So in reality, you shouldn't have anything here. It should be like this. ثواب. You get it now?
يا أخي.
One more word, inshallah, before I move to Ibn Jaweed. This word is gonna be ثلج. 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 Which means snow. ثلج. Take your time.
I think you can see it's a jet at the end, yeah? Sorry
It's
for
a
my
what?
right. Jet at the end.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for you to finish and then we'll go through.
Say the word again. Thal.
ثلج. 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 Is that your final answer or no?
I'm still on the L. Give me 5 seconds.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm finished.
That's your final answer?
You're making me unsure, but yes.
I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's my
Okay. What is this here?
supposed to be
What
a
is
sukun, but
سكون, okay? And this is what? What letter is this, أخي?
jet.
Jim, right?
Yeah,
Okay, then it is correct. I know it's not easy to write using
yeah,
this. I still struggle with it. But for those who can see it, this is what he meant to write, correct?
yes.
Belgium. Okay, now it's correct. And now it's Ibn Jaweed's turn, inshallah. I don't know if he's still here. He left. So I'm gonna take Tessera, inshallah. You ready, sister?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, first word you're gonna write is أثاث. أثاث. أثاث, which means furniture.
Okay.
I heard a theory once that all women know how to write the word furniture in any language. أثاث means furniture. Let's see if it's true.
أثاث.
أثاث. Yeah, I guess the theory is correct. Alright, next word is
The
gonna
theory is
be.
correct.
Sorry?
No, you said the theory is correct, and I was just laughing.
Yeah, the theory said that all women know how to write the word furniture in every language. So since you wrote it correctly, I said the theory is correct. Next word is gonna be ثأر. ثأر. ثأر.
Is it fa or tha?
ثأر. The other one would be فأر, which means
Mhm.
mouse. ثأر means revenge.
Okay. Um,
Is it too hard?
no, I'm having a hard time with sorry.
ثأر. What's the حركة on the همزة?
Sukun.
سكون.
Do I have to write it?
Of course, if it's Hamza, you have to show it.
Ah, okay. Because it's not mad.
This is not mid. If it has Hamza, it's a different alphabet.
Okay, yeah.
I did talk about this last time. I'll just
Yeah.
point it out again. In the Arabic language, there is a difference of opinion. We have Kufa, school of thought, and we have the Basra, school of thought, right? You're gonna hear this a lot in the Arabic language. These two, they have a lot of disagreement, like a lot of disagreement. Like for example, uh, when we have a kasra at the end of a word, the Kufans call it khafd. This is what they refer to it, khafd. The Basran said no, we should call it jar. This is an example. The Kufan say al-asma, there are five of them. Khamsa. We have this khamsa asma, right? The Basran says no, there are six, sitta. For example, this is the difference between them. The Kufans believe that the fi'l madi, the verb in the past, it is always mansub, مبني على الفتح. We call it مبني. It's built on فتح. It doesn't change. It always has a فتحة at the end. The Basra say no, there are two exceptions. Two exceptions. Number one, it could be مبني على السكون, and sometimes it could be مبني on Dhamma. This one when it's connected to Waw al-Jama'a, and this one is when it's connected to Damir al-Damiru al-Rafi'. It's called Damir al-Rafi', and there are a few of them, like Ta and Noon and all of these. These are difference of opinions. Just so you would know, Arabic is not like a straightforward language. There are matters, and I'll usually when I'll teach you the one that is like the most popular that you're gonna see, or the one that I see is the correct. If we reach the advanced level, I'm not sure if I'll teach all the way till the advanced. These type of differences you only learn them when you reach advanced level. And if to reach an advanced level of the Arabic language, even if you go to like an actual college and you study it, not even 2 days a week. You study it like fully, it's gonna take you about 4 years. So these type of differences, you will not learn about them immediately. One of these differences is the alif in the hamza one letter or two letters? This is a big debate in the Arabic language. Some people believe they are one letter, it just takes different shapes. Some believe no, they are two different letters, two different alphabets. I personally hold to the opinion that they are one alphabet, but it takes different shapes, like the Christian God. Sometimes it's the alif alone, and that's when it takes the shape of mid, it becomes harfu mid. And sometimes it takes on the hamza. And sometimes this hamza drops the alif, and it could move to a waw, it could move to a ya, or it drops and everything completely and it stays on its own. That's the opinion that I see to be the strongest. But some people believe they are two different alphabets. If you hold that opinion, it's fine. It's valid too. You get it now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm telling you guys, this language is insane. So let's go step by step. I hope I didn't scare you with what I just showed you, but I promise you it's not as scary as it sounds.
It's a bit complicated.
It's very complicated. I know that, but
Yeah.
it's not impossible to learn, you know.
Sure.
Next word is gonna be ثعبان. ثعبان. ثعبان, which means snake. ثعبان ثعبان.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
ثعبان ثعبان ثعبان.
Okay, I'm trying to write thaw here. And then Ayn Sukun.
Difficult.
Thua.
ثعبان.
Yes. Having a hard time of using the, the board.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
The phone makes it difficult. Do you have Arabic keyboard?
Yeah. I
Okay,
do.
type us in the chat that way. Even though I prefer you would write it, so you would practice, but what choice do I have?
Mm,
If you can't use your phone, then just type it.
Let me try one more here. Thurban.
That is correct.
Um,
Wait.
wait, the thaw is Duma.
Okay. Okay, now it's correct. In this sukun, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. ثعبان. Now it's correct.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move now to the next alphabet, which is حرف الجيم. Now, as I said, same structure. أشكال حرف الجيم. The different shapes the letter جيم takes. أول الكلمة. In the beginning of a word, this is how it looks like. In the middle of a word, this is how it looks like. Sometimes it could also look like this in the middle. And آخر الكلمة, the end of the word, looks like this. The thing that you need to pay attention to is جيم. This is how it's written normally. When it's in the middle or in the beginning, we get rid of this little half circle. We don't write it. But if it's at the end, sometimes also in the middle, we bring it back. As long as it's not connected to anything in the left, anything to the left, we bring back the half circle. If it's connected to something to the left, we get rid of it. So think of it this way. The gene, if it's connected to something to the left, we remove the half circle. If it is not connected to something to the left, we keep the half circle. That's very important to remember, inshallah. Let's look at examples. The word دجاجة, which means chicken. As you can see here, we have jim in the middle 2 times. One time, well, actually in both cases, it's not connected to the right, but it's connected to the left. So it's written this way. Here, it's at the beginning, jamalun, which means a camel. This is how it looks like. Then we have tajun. As you see here, the jim is not connected to anything to the left, so we brought back that half circle. Tajun means crown. Now, as for med, there is nothing special about it. The only one that has a special rule with med is the alif. The alif, because we never write 2 at the same time, we have that special symbol for it. Every other alphabet in the Arabic language is you just connect it to the same حروف المد, which is alif, waw, and ya, ja, ju, ji. So it's very simple. Now let's do some exercises. We're gonna start with let's start with Tessera this time. You ready, sister?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. The first one is, well, it says اقرأ وتعلم, read and learn. So can you read the first sentence?
أبي ثابت.
Do you know what this means? So this guy is speaking, looking at the image. What do you think he's saying?
He's saying my dad.
Normally, when you meet someone for the first time and you want to tell him about somebody else, what do you do?
Introduce.
Yeah, so what's the first thing you introduce about him?
Name.
Exactly. So my father what?
ثابت.
So what does Thabit mean?
Is that his name?
Exactly. So he's saying my father Thabit. So there's no translation here. We don't translate names between languages. Then he said جاء أبي ثابت. What do you think جاء means?
Him.
Came. My father. In Arabic, it's different. You guys say my father first, came, or my father Thabit came. That's how you will organize it. But in the Arabic language, and you will learn this later, this ya here is my. It's called ya'u al-mutakallim. So my father Thabit came. So the correct order would be 1, 2, 3, 4 to an English speaker. Totally different order. So that's why sometimes when I'm translating, I stop for a second to change the order to make sense to the one I'm translating to. Now it says جاءت توتة. What do you think this means? Looking at the picture.
جاءت
Mhm.
uh, جاءت Tuta came.
Tuta came. Tuta is this, I think his sister or something.
Okay.
So notice how here we have an extra alphabet, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hinting at some grammar we're gonna learn later. If you remember it, good. If you don't, it's okay. We're gonna learn it later. But here, the verb is masculine because it's talking about his father, which is a male. But when he's talking about a female, we added the ta. This is called ta'ut ta'nith. The ta that changes a verb to feminine format. Because in Arabic, everything has a gender. Even numbers, even alphabets have a gender. Everything has a gender. Washing machines have a gender. That's just how the language works. And we can, for some things, not for everything, we can change a gender. Except one thing. There's one thing in the Arabic language that does not have a gender, which is the word Allah. The only word that doesn't have a gender. Everything else has a gender. And I'll tell you something funny, and I'm proud of that. Every language in the Arabic language is feminine. I'm sorry, every country in the Arabic language is feminine. هذه this, we say this, it refers to feminine. هذه مصر, هذه أستراليا, هذه أمريكا, everything. Except for one country, we refer to as masculine. We say هذا, which is my country, Al-Maghrib, Morocco. The only masculine country in the Arabic language is my country. I don't know why, but I'm proud of that. Even Somalia, we say هذه Somalia. But Maghrib, we say هذا المغرب. What do you think of that, Ahmed? Huh? لا لا لا, والله I'm not lying. You can check this out.
No, I'm just joking. But that's actually mad, mashallah.
I don't know why the Arabs did that, but that's just how it works. Okay. And for the alphabets, all the alphabets are feminine except الألف. We say هذا الألف. Then we say هذه تاء, هذه باء, هذه جيم. Everything is feminine. Anyways, now you guys can pick up on how the language work as we are reading and learning how to write. But we're gonna go into these things in detail because I said this before and I'll say it again. To learn how to read and write Arabic is actually not that hard. It's if someone actually knows the language and knows how to teach it, I'm pretty sure within a month and a half, you're all gonna be able to read and write just fine. But what's difficult about this language, and it's really difficult to be honest with you, is the grammar. Because Arabic has a grammar that splits to three categories, which is Nahu, Sarf, and Balagha. And each of them is progressively harder than the other. And Nahu alone, which is like that studies the end of a word. That's all it does. We just study the end of a word. If we compare it to any other grammar except for Japanese, it's like comparing a monster to a baby. That's how it is. And this is just one of three categories. So I'll let you imagine how difficult this language is. But we'll learn it all, inshallah. Now, I'll skip this first one because it's kind of stupid. We gotta get to the real one, which is you writing actual words. So now it's Ahmed. So now we have a few alphabets that we picked up, which is Jeen, we have Alif, we have Ba, we have Ta, and we have Ta. So I'm gonna start giving you words that has these alphabets, a mix of these. First one, Akhi Ahmed, is Jabalun. Jabalun. Jabalun, which means mountain. Go ahead.
Say it again, Jabba.
Jabalun. Jabalun.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Say it one
You got
last
it.
time.
No, that is correct, Akhi. Don't worry about it. You got it
Okay.
right. You can relax, no problem.
Nah, you made me unsure.
Okay, okay. Let's do something fun. Right? Somalia. You don't have to ask me to say it again because you know this word. Let's do Somalia, shall I want to see if you know how to write your own country's name. Now, imagine writing your own country's name wrong.
Oh, you're putting stress on me now.
Oof. No pressure, man.
Uh, you made me very unsure now. Soma.
I don't want to be in your place, man. Somalia. Tessera, can you remind me what's your country called again? What was it again?
Oh, I was writing it in the chat. It's Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Inshallah, that's the word you're gonna write.
That's hard.
How is it hard? It's your own country.
What
Bro,
is
Somalia
P?
is very hard. Think about Ethiopia.
No, we say Ethiopia with a B. We're gonna do B in Arabic. We don't
Oh,
have
okay.
P in the Arabic language. Even
Som-
though some people did invent new Arabic alphabets to add words like V in P, I'll show you how they write them. So V, they usually write it this way with three dots. As for P, they put the letter B, but they put three dots like this. But these are not official. Just some people do it this way.
No, not yet.
Okay, so
Having bad time.
he's struggling. He, he's
Some,
he feels the pressure of his father on his shoulder. He's like, Ahmed, Ahmed.
bro, the worst part is I'm sure, but I'm not sure at the same time.
Man, you gotta get it right, man.
Some, so, ma, ma, so, ma, so,
I've
ma.
never seen him this focused since we started the class.
So, bro, if I don't write it right, I'm gonna be embarrassed on my behalf. Somalia, Lia, Sa, Sab, Somalia, Som, yeah, I give up. I can't write my own country's name.
You're almost there. You're actually doing very good, mashallah. Just don't stop.
Mali, My brain is about to give up soon. Nah, I give up. That's the only thing that I can come up on. Somalia.
You're almost there. You only needed to do this.
Okay. Oh, that hard.
Add a ya at the end. Somalia. There's two ways to write it actually, because this is not an Arabic word. Some people write it like this. Somalia. But both are correct. Because this is not an Arabic word, sometimes there's more than one way to write it. And let me give you one more word before we move to Ethiopia, inshallah. The word I'm gonna give you is you want a hard one or an easy one?
Medium.
Medium. Okay. If you want a medium, let's do mm, Jabbarun. Listen carefully. Jabbarun. Jabbarun. I'm hinting at something. I hope you pick up on it.
Say it again. Jabbarun.
Yes, Jabbarun.
Jabbarun. I thought I know what you mean, but I'm unsure, so I'm gonna write it down. Either way, Jabbar.
Jabbarun.
I became very unsure now, so let's just. Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. Run.
Yeah.
Now it's correct. Last one.
Very unsure with the but, so that's why I took time.
You got it. I put shadda in mid at the same time, and you picked up on it. Uh,
Yeah.
what do you want now? Hard, medium? What do you want?
Give me one heart.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard. Okay, let's do مثابرة. 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 Which means determination. And determination is a noun. It's an ism. I'm telling you it's an ism for a reason.
Say it again.
مثابرة. مثابرة. مثابرة.
بقرة. مم. Yeah, I can't give up. I don't know.
It's a hard one. Okay. So uh, it's like this. أخي. مو ثا
Yeah.
مو ثا. That's number one. Ba ra. The reason why I told you it's a noun because tun has to be closed. مثابرة. That's how you write it. أخي. مثابرة. Okay. Now it's the Sarah's turn, and we're gonna start with Ethiopia. And for P, put حرف الباء, no problem. We actually write it with حرف الباء.
Okay, now we'll try. Can you say it in Arabic?
It's the same thing, Ethiopia.
It, no, I think the Arabs they say it differently. Ethiopia, something like that.
Yeah, Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, not Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
Is this correct?
No, listen, Ethiopia, not Pia. You don't say Ethiopia. You don't say that, right?
No, it's Ethiopia.
Yeah,
So
you
Pia.
you kind of stop on it, right?
Okay.
So what does that mean?
This means the bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Now it's correct. Were you sweating? Huh?
Yeah.
You got it right, actually, so you can relax. Now, what do you want? Hard, medium, what level?
Medium.
Medium, okay. For medium, let's do ثوار. ثوار. ثوار, which means revolutionaries.
Is this correct? The war.
That is correct. Next one is, I just don't like to say anything to not give any hints. So I like to stay quiet to keep the pressure on. Because I want you guys to make mistakes so I can correct the mistakes. That's why, like, you guys think I get mad if you make mistakes. No, I don't actually.
Okay.
Let me give you a hard one now.
Okay.
Let's do, let me think. I don't want to make it too hard, so let's do mushajaratun. Mushajaratun, which means fights. mushajaratun. mushajaratun.
Is this correct? That's Jim.
Okay. mushajaratun.
Okay.
mushajaratun.
Mushajaratun.
Yeah, mushajaratun.
Yeah, is that correct?
You added the alif, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one, it's not on you because you guys don't know the rules, but this should be maftuha,
Okay.
even though it is a noun,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a reason why. Because if there is a alif in that added at the end, This is called جمع تأنيث الساكن أو السالم عفوا. A special type of plural where we do a plural of feminine. So because in Arabic we also consider gender when we do plural. But I don't want to confuse you now because you'll be shocked by how specific the language is. But you'll learn this over the time, inshallah. Now let's move to the next alphabet because I want to make sure that I finish this entire PDF with you, inshallah. Because by the time we'll finish it, I promise you guys you'll be able to write just fine. Next one is harful ha. And everything that you just learned about harful jim literally applies to harful ha except remove the dot. That's the only difference. It's written the same way in the beginning, the middle, the end. The half circle comes back at the end. These are examples like sahaba, which means pull, hida'un, which means shoes, timsahun, which means crocodile. Nothing different. The mid is the same, ha, hu, he, no difference. So now let's do some practice. Tessera, can you read these sentences for me and guess, or if you know, tell me what they mean.
Okay. Abi, Habibi.
Yes. Do you know what that means?
My dad is my lover.
My what?
I don't know.
Oh, no, it doesn't mean. Habibi can mean my lover in the Arabic language, but usually when we use it to someone like your father, your brother, it means like my dear. Like, for example, sometimes, I don't know if you hear us on the live, we say, yes, Habib, to my friend. What I mean by that, like my dear friend. We say it as a, how would they say that in English? As a way of being nice to your relatives or to your close ones from your friends or whatever. And and here it's with that meaning. It means like my dear father or my beloved father.
Okay.
Abi, what's this one?
Abi Thabitun.
What do you think this means?
My my dad, like his name,
Good,
Thabitun.
good. You remember. Now, what does this mean? Read this first and tell me what it means.
أحب أبي ثابت. I love my dad ثابت.
Correct. Next one. Let me, I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
أجبت حاجة أبي.
Okay, can you guess what it means?
حاجة. I know the meaning in my language, but I can't put it in English because we use the same word.
Is your language similar to Arabic?
It's a little bit, yeah. Not
Okay.
similar, but we use some Arabic words.
Is it a lot of Muslims in Ethiopia, right?
Yeah, especially in the area I came from.
I mean, the first land the Muslims migrated to is your land. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so
So
so hajata,
it's a
what does it
need.
mean in need? Yes.
Okay.
Ajabtu means I answered. That's what it means in the Arabic language. But here, in this context, it means hajata abi means I served the need of my father, or I gave my father his need.
Okay. I fulfilled my father's need.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
work too. That's what it means in this. But usually, ajabtu means I answered. Like for example, رن الهاتف فأجبت. The phone rang, then I answered. Here, أجبت means I answered the phone. سألني فأجبت. He asked me, so I answered. That's the meaning that it usually conveys, but it could have other meanings. Okay. ضع دائرة حول حرف المد. We'll skip this one because you guys all know حرف المد. So we're gonna get to the thing you guys all like the most, which is writing words. But I really, really care about practice more than anything because I could explain to you how to write the alphabets a million times. If you do not practice it on yourself or on your own, you will never learn. So I need you guys to write as many words as possible. So I'm gonna start with Ahmed again. The first word I'm gonna give him, since now we have ha, I'm gonna add it to the arsenal. First word I'm gonna give him is حمام. حمام. حمام, which means pigeons.
لكن حمام.
Not حمام. حمام is has many meanings. It could mean bathroom, it could
Yeah.
mean a shower place, but I said حمام, which means pigeons. حمام.
That's my final answer.
Is that your final answer?
حمام. صح.
Okay, that is correct. Next word is
This is in the book. I'm just gonna be on mute and write here, and because he's awake now. My son is awake, and he's very active.
no problem. It's gonna be, let's see, what word? أحلام. أحلام. أحلام, which means dreams.
Say one last time, okay?
أحلام. أحلام.
That's my final one.
Okay, let's work on this. First of all, there should be a hamza here with a fatha, because that's what we said. The hamza at the beginning, if there's fatha in dhamma, it's on the top. If there is kasra, it's in the bottom. That's number one. Here there is sukun. Not aha. Ah, la. So there should be an alif here, and because alif does not connect to the left, this is not going to be connected. So the final answer should be along the lines of this. أحلام. You got it, Shakhi?
Yes, Akhi.
Next word, it's gonna be mm, 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 mm. Let's do, you know the Sahabi Julaybib?
Then one, Akhi.
You
Julie.
know him?
No, I haven't
You
heard of
know,
it.
never heard of him?
I'm unsure. Say it again. Julie.
Julaybib.
No, I've never heard of him. That's mad.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. That's
What?
a very amazing Sahabi. Very, very amazing Sahabi. The Prophet
Uh,
used to love him a lot.
Could you say the name again? I'm gonna go find out more about him the next lecture.
Julaybib. He was considered the ugliest Sahabi. He was so ugly. And he was so poor. And he struggled a lot. And subhanallah, his only wish in life was to get married. And the Prophet helped him get married after a long, interesting story. And then when he got married, the night of his marriage, finally, he's going to achieve what he wanted. He heard the call to jihad of Ghazwat Uhud. And he immediately left the wife that he was about to get married to go answer the call of the prayer because of how much he loved the Prophet, he loved Islam. And he died in the battle of Uhud. And when the Prophet was looking for him, he found him dead with four of the mushrikeen of Quraysh. He killed four of them before he died. And the Prophet was crying, and he turned to the Sahaba and he said, I saw Julaybi with a lot of Hur al-Ain. A lot of them. Allah gave him a lot. Because he gave up on his the only woman who accepted him in this life for the sake of Allah and His Prophet. So Allah rewarded him. Amazing, amazing Sahabi.
Gonna go. I didn't know about that. That's the first time I heard it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should learn about him. He came from Yemen, the struggle he had to go through to escape where he was in Yemen to come to the Prophet, and he accepted Islam. It's amazing. It's amazing. He struggled a lot for the sake of Islam. He was poor in, even though he was poor, the amount of stuff he used to do for Islam is subhanallah. Amazing, amazing. Like one time the Prophet ﷺ came to him and he hugged him from behind. And he didn't know who was doing that. Julaybib did not know. So he was trying to look who's behind him, and the Prophet was basically joking with him. And then the Prophet yelled and he said, who wants to buy this slave from me? Joking with him.
Yeah.
So the guy said to the Prophet, when he heard him, he knew he's the Prophet. He said, who's gonna want to buy someone as ugly as me? Nobody wants me. Then the Prophet let go of him and he said, that's what you might think of yourself, but to Allah, you are very, very precious. Because He knows how much faith he had in his heart. Like, the more you're gonna read about this man, you'll be surprised, subhanAllah. So now your task, Akhi, is to write his name. Julaybib.
Julie.
Julaybib. Julaybib.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go on mute, Akhi, because he's acting up.
عادي أخي, no issue. I understand. By the way, I saw a fatwa today from an Azhar scholar who said that the atheists, Allah will turn them into Hur al-Ain to become wives to the believers. I don't know where they get these ideas from.
سيدة لك يا أخي.
Today, a scholar from Al Azhar said that the atheists, Allah will turn them into Hur al Ain in Jannah, so the believers will have them as wives. Why he said that, I have no idea.
That's
because we
actually
because we mentioned these stories of Hur al Ain, I remembered reading about that today. I was like, wow, these guys are crazy. Alhamdulillah for Salafiyya, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Julaybib.
جليبيب. يستوي
Yes.
جليب. That's actually hard because I don't know if it's a yet between the babs.
Julaybib.
So
Is that your final answer?
yes أخي.
I mean, I wouldn't even consider it a mistake, but because I said it with sukun, there should be sukun at the end. Julay. In here, there's a sukun. Julay beeb. Julay. We gotta put a sukun to showcase that this is not harfu mad because before it's a fatha. Julay beeb. This is a
Okay.
great sahabi. I really recommend for you. I don't know if there's like an English video talking about his life, but if not, just go to Siyar A'lam al-Nubala by Al-Dhahabi.
You write it
Uh,
down and either on the chat or there, so I can.
Shulay. This is his name. And then you can just copy the page from Sir Alam Nubala, throw it in ChatGPT and read the translation.
Okay.
Usually stories, ChatGPT translate them pretty well. Okay, now Tessera's time, inshallah. I'll give her some words, but mashallah, since her language is closer to Arabic, I'm gonna give her harder words, inshallah. You ready? First
Yeah.
word, let me think. I'm gonna give you Sahaba names for now, so you guys will know how to write Sahaba names. First name I'm gonna give you to write is Zubair. Zubair. I don't think you guys don't know who Zubair is, right? If you guys don't know Zubair, it's an issue.
You know,
Zubair. Zubair.
just trying to figure out. Is it Zal or Zai?
Zay. Zu. Not Zu. Zubair.
Zui.
Zubair, yes. It's supposed to be as Zubair ibn al-Awwam, but there's a reason why I removed the L at the beginning. I said Zubair.
Zubair. Is that correct?
You're missing. What's the haraka on the
Sukun?
put sukun because there is fatha here, so it cannot be harfu bad.
Okay. Is it Zubair
Yes,
bin
that is
Al-Awwam?
correct. Zubair, okay. Sorry, but I feel like the cough is gonna come back. Okay.
Is that Zubair bin Al-Awwam?
Yes, الزبير بن العوام. Normally we write it with ألف اللام الزبير بن العوام, but we don't pronounce the lam because this letter Z is from حروف القمرية. I'm sorry, from الحروف الشمسية. And الحروف الشمسية, if we have them, we don't pronounce the lam. So since you guys don't know this rule yet, I removed it so you don't get confused and I correct you and I put a lamb and you're like, well, you didn't say the lamb. And you're gonna learn about that in the future, inshallah.
Isn't he the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
Yes. His mom is the auntie of the Prophet. His mom is the sister of Abdullah, which is the father of the Prophet. Okay.
And Khadija is his aunt?
Yes.
That's what.
He is
Okay.
related to the Prophet from him directly through his wife because the father of Zubair is the uncle of the wife of the Prophet.
Mm. So then
he's
how's it relate? How come Khadija is his aunt?
it's not his aunt. His father is the uncle of Khadija. The
Oh,
father of
okay.
Zubair is the uncle of Khadija.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Her father, her name is Khadija bintu Asad. Asad, her father, is the brother of the father of Zubair. So Asad gave birth to Khadija, and she married the Prophet. His brother married, I forgot Zubair's mother's name, and they gave birth to Zubair.
Safiya.
So Safiya, yes. And Safiya is the sister of Abdullah, which is the father of the Prophet. So that's why he's related to him from his father and his mother's side.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do. Let me see Sahabi's name. Let's do Hamza. Hamza, the uncle of the Prophet.
Um,
You're confused.
no, I'm trying to write tab, but the dots are too small.
It's okay.
Okay.
So that's Hamza. I mean, it should be Dammatin here, but it's not your fault because I said Hamza just to test you to
Yeah.
see if you're gonna know there's a ta here. But a name when we don't write it this way, we always have tanween, except if it's ممنوع من الصرف, like أحمد.
Hamza.
Yeah, Hamzatun. We must add tanween. But except if it's الممنوع من الصرف, there are specific type of names that they don't accept tanween, like for example أحمد or مريم, these words. Each one is for a different reason. آدم, for example, these names we don't have tanween. And like masajidu, these we cannot have tanween for them. Masajidu. But if I add L or uh, I'm not even gonna, I don't know why I'm explaining this to you guys now. You would not even understand. Anyways,
Yeah.
one word, one more word before we move to the next alphabet is gonna be uh, let me give you another Sahabi's name. You want a hard Sahabi's name or an easy one?
Let me try the hard one.
A hard one. There are some hard Sahabi's name, especially those who are not Arabs. Okay.
Bilal.
No, Bilal is easy. Let me find a hard one. A hard one. Let's do. Wait, let me think of another. Trying to give you one that's hard, but it's not too hard.
Okay.
Let's do. Uh, you want to try writing a full name?
No, just the name, the first name.
The first name. Okay. If that's the case,
Because the keyboard is hard for me to write.
okay. If that's the case, then let's do.
Not
Let's
the
do.
hard, Sheikh.
Let's do. Let's. Okay, I'm trying to balance it. I
Okay.
thought of hard names, but I think they're too hard because let's do Salman, for example. Salman. This is a Persian name. Salman. You know Salman al-Farsi, right?
Salman first, yeah.
Okay.
That's supposed to be Noon with Sakina at the end. Salman.
Salman. Yeah. This is one of those names that we can. It's ممنوع من الصرف. So it's Salman.
Salman.
That is correct. Salman. Now let's move to the next alphabet, inshallah.
Okay.
Now that you guys got it, these should be easy. I don't even like there is no difference except the dot now is on top. So there's no need to explain it. Literally what I said about G min ha applies to kha. So we're gonna skip it to the next alphabet, which is حرف الدال. حرف الدال. Why is it? Okay, now it's good. حرف الدال is a very simple alphabet. It's written this way at the beginning, this way in the middle, this way at the end. Doesn't change, except dal is from those alphabets that do not connect to the left of them. It's also from al-huruf al-munfasila. You gotta remember this. Huruf al-munfasila is the alphabets that connect only to the right side. They do not connect to the left side. That's the only thing that's unique about this alphabet. Other than that, it literally does not change. No matter where you write it, it does not change. Just remember to never connect it from the left side. That's it. Other than that, nothing changes about this alphabet. It stays the same. For example, bunduqiyya. As you can see, even though it's in the middle of the word, it's a separator because it doesn't connect to the left side. Bunduqiyya means rifle. Dik means rooster. Asad means lion. As you can see, even if it's at the beginning, it does not connect. At the end, it does connect from the right side. For حروف المد, again, because it does not connect from the left side, it is never connected to the حروف المد. So alif, it's separated, da, waw, same thing, do, yeah, same thing, d. So remember that. Other than that, this is a very easy alphabet. And we're gonna practice it, inshallah, with more words. We're gonna start with Ahmed, inshallah. But since we skipped the kha, I'm gonna include it. So now I'm gonna give you words that have kha, dal, and the previous alphabets too. You ready, Ahmed?
Yes, أخي.
Okay. And if you want to mute again, no issue.
I'm just gonna
First,
mute. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute when he starts acting again. He's
no
very.
problem. No problem. First one is Khalidun. Khalidun. Like Khalid ibn al-Walid. Khalidun. Nobody's speaking. I'm just waiting for him to finish.
Yes, أخي.
Is that your final answer?
Um, Say the word Khalidun or Khalidun.
Khalidun. When I ask you if that's your final answer, it doesn't mean you're wrong. I'm just
No, no,
confirming.
but when you say it, and when I say it, it makes me unsure. But yeah, that's my final answer.
Okay, it is correct. No problem. Next word is gonna be خسران. 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 MashaAllah, you guys are progressing much faster than I expected. Like, it's been only like 2, 3 weeks now, and you guys are already writing hard words. SubhanAllah. You guys are doing good. You should be proud of yourself. You guys might not realize this, but I can see the progress.
All because of you, أخي. Make it easier to understand and to remember.
Allah, it's all to Allah.
That's true. Yeah. بص ده اسمه فعلا أصلخي في الصراحة.
Okay, أخي. So the word should be like this. خس. Let me change the color for you. خس. First of all, it's not خسران, it's خسران. So it's seen, not sad. That's the first mistake. And there was no حركة here. So I didn't know what حركة you have. So خس را. This one you got it right. But here you put ra, but I did not say خسران. I said خسران. So it's noon at the end. You got it, Shakhi?
Yes, أخي.
No problem. And I hope you guys go when you have time during the week and you do these words again. I really hope so. I
I was
hope you play.
actually sorry for interrupting, أخي, but you know the recording from yesterday. I was
Mhm.
about to find it, but I couldn't find it, and it was like, what was the time? 9 p.m. UK time. I didn't find it, so I just went to sleep.
I did upload it.
Wait,
Come, you
let me
can
double
find it.
check it now. Let me double check it now. Because yesterday, before I went to sleep, I tried to find it, just though I can just listen to it before sleep. But I couldn't find it. Yeah, now it's there.
Okay. Sometimes because what I do
Mm,
is I put it here to be uploaded.
mm,
This is a World Da'wah's channel. And I
mm.
copy the link because all of these are unlisted. So only the people who have the link can see it, all of these videos. So when it's unlisted, while it's uploading to YouTube, I drop the link here.
Oh,
But sometimes the video takes longer than I expected to upload because I close the computer and I let it upload. Sometimes it
yeah,
takes an hour, sometimes it takes three. I don't know. It's because this is according to the server of YouTube. So
no
when it
problem.
uploads, then it shows here. So I can't really control how long it takes, you know?
Yeah, no problem. No, it's just because usually when it's like Wednesday and Thursdays, before the Thursday I used last week it was uploaded before I went to sleep.
Mhm.
So, but this week before I went to sleep, I was just going through it, but I couldn't find it, so I just went to sleep.
It's okay. You have akhi, the entire week.
Yeah,
But I would
inshallah.
recommend it's good to listen to them before you go to sleep. It's not a bad thing. But I would recommend, especially the exercise part, when I
Mm,
say a word, like
mm.
have a notebook next to you and pause the video and write it. And
Yeah,
then
I do
play
that
the
on the
video.
day. I do that on the daytime, but on the
Good,
nighttime, I usually listen to it.
good. خلاص,
Okay,
if you practice it, that's all I care about.
mashallah.
Okay. لا أخي, don't call me Sheikh. I'm just your brother.
لا
والله I'm
لا
not
لا
a Sheikh.
ماشي يا أخي.
والله I'm not. I don't deserve that word أخي والله.
I said ماشي أخي. Like, okay أخي.
Okay. Okay. والله جزاك الله خيرا. Okay.
وإياك أخي.
No problem. Wallahi, even the people who call me Ustad, they don't like it, but they keep forcing it on me. They're like, "You're teaching me, right?" I say, "Yes." They say, "I can call you Ustad." and I can't
Yeah, but
respond
that's
to
actually
that.
true, bro. When you're teaching, then you are a teacher, so you should be called Ustad. So I back that.
Yeah, I understand, and that's a really good argument. I have no response to that, but I just don't like it. I don't feel like I deserve that title yet. I'm not
Mash-
at that level yet.
MashaAllah.
Hopefully someday, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. Now, Tessera's turn. I'm gonna give her 3 words too. Uh, First word is gonna be mm, خادم. خادم. خادم, which means servant. Like for example, we say Anas ibn Malik خادم رسول الله, the servant of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this has kha, it has alif, it has dal, and it has mim.
خادم.
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 Mhm.
Yeah. Was that correct?
That is correct. Now, because I usually do this, I don't know if you noticed, it starts with an easy one, then one that's harder, and then one that's harder. So next one is gonna be دولاب. دولاب.
دولاب.
دولاب.
دولاب. Is that correct?
Is that your final answer?
I think so, yeah.
That is correct. Last one is, let me give you a hard one. خوارج. كلاب النار. خوارج. Let's see if you know how to write the word خوارج. خوارج.
That's supposed to be dots over there.
Okay.
خوارج. Is that correct?
That is correct. خوارج. So you guys know Do you feel like your writing has progressed in the last couple of weeks or no?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, for me, yeah.
How about you, Akhi Ahmed?
Yes,